Hello, everyone. Today, I just wanted to talk about my experience with taking the Pfizer shot. Yesterday, I got my nerves up and I took I had the Pfizer uh, vaccine. Uh, Everything went pretty seamless. It was an easy process. I didn't experience any major pain during the initial procedure. But once I got home, my arms started hurting. They make you stay up about 15 minutes just to watch you and make sure everything's okay. But when I got home, my arms started really hurting. Then my knees started hurting, the back of my legs, my body just started aching. So, but I was okay. I wasn't like I didn't feel like I had flu symptoms. I actually felt like I just had, old lady problems, just knees, back, everything hurting. But that night, what scared me was it was like my body was on fire. Everything was aching. Uh, it was just like, it was I really felt like it was, my body was burning up. So what I did was I actually took me this, I took a little, I guess this is like a seltzer. It's got only 5% alcohol. Don't do what I do, but I took some echinacea and then I also took like a vitamin D3 and something else. I took, vitamin C. And I went to sleep and I felt good. But then later on in the morning, everything started hurting again. My knees, my legs. I was just in pain. So I'm very concerned about, this, uh, having to take this vaccine. I asked my son, he's in his 30s, and basically he had taken it. He said just basically his arm, he had pain in his arm. But as an older adult, I just feel like being forced to endure this. I know we have to do certain things because, if if you can't, if you get this virus, you could either die or you know, cause someone else to die if they're infected by you. So I was a little, I'm just, I had been very hesitant about taking it. And, the only reason why I did basically was because it's, now it's kind of mandatory. Biden basically said that he had signed an executive order or whatever, stating that federal employees had to, uh, they had to get vaccinated or they could be, you could lose your job. So who wants to do that? Even though I'm at that age, I can retire, so that's a good thing. But I'm just concerned with where we're headed, and it's like, I'm still hearing people dying. Vaccinated people are still dying. And I'm in no way trying to tell anybody what to do. I just don't like feeling like I'm forced, Mainly, I did this because behind my job, but I also did it because I do want to be able to. I want to be able to travel. I want to live, but uh, it's just kind of nerve wracking, and especially when you're basically a senior citizen and you don't know how your body's gonna react, and then I'm scared for like young children, even teenagers. You don't know what the reaction of this drug, being injected with this drug is. So, um, my other question is, I'd like to know what your opinion is this, and maybe I'm going on the deep end on this, but I feel like since we're being injected with this virus, basically, even though They kind of say you're not, but you are. I feel like are we, you know, like I felt like I wanted to go, basically, I wanted to go to the casino today. But then I got to thinking that maybe I could be a carrier, because the vaccine doesn't fully take effect until 2 weeks, after you take it. And then you're not fully vaccinated until you take the second vaccine. And that's nearly 2 weeks or a month or so. So I'm just wondering if, you know, some of us that are vaccinated or getting vaccinated are also carriers, and I didn't realize this. I meant to ask the nurse about this, but just tell me if you think I'm going on the deep end with this. You know, in no way I'm not trying to tell anyone to do it or to not. Everyone needs to be able to make that decision freely. And that's the main word, freely. I'm very upset with having to basically have to do this. Uh, I realize some people say it saves lives, but I have also read that people that have been fully vaccinated have died. So I don't know what I believe. I'm glad it's over. I plan to refuse. I am not getting any booster shots. They get one chance, and if it doesn't work, that's too bad. I'm just going to take my chances and deal with whatever happens. But I'd like to hear your feedback. What do you think? If you've taken the virus, what are your concerns? What are your concerns about children taking it and how young? I guess I don't know if the age is 12. My granddaughter is 5, so I'm a little concerned about her and my nieces and nephews. They're very young children. They have to go back to school and everything. And I know back in the day we took polio shots and all other kind of chicken pox shots and mumps, but this just feels different to me. I don't recall ever having a reaction like this particular time. I had a reaction. Like I said, the heat was just. Last night it was like I was burning up. I literally felt like my body was burning up. Uh, but I hope if you do decide to take it that you don't have to undergo anything. I listened to Granny Karma, and basically she's a YouTuber, and she basically had some of the same symptoms that I have. She's a little tad bit older than me, but we're in the same age bracket. But she had basically some of the same effects. And so I'm nervous. I'm almost nervous about going to bed tonight, I might experience. Even though I feel much better today, I'm not really aching. I think I am going to get me a little alcohol or whatever to help numb it or take some medicine or whatever. But I just wanted to talk about that and just see what your experience was with it. Anyway, hopefully you will subscribe and hit that like button if you would. I really would appreciate it. Take care and stay blessed. Thank you. Bye-bye.